Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing great today. This past weekend, I was uploading some games to World of Tanks replays, and I just out of sick curiosity, I sorted by frags, and this game popped to the top of the list, well, right near the top, and it said something once in a life game, and that made me smile. So I opened it up, and he left a comment down at the bottom. It said, "Hello. I'm not such a great player, but I hope this replay can show you that even 48% like me players can still do amazing stuff. Feel free to comment what I could have done differently because I want to learn more." And that just made me smile, from big old grin from ear to ear. And so I downloaded the game and I watched it. It was like, holy cow. It's just awesome that, you know, an average Joe player can take a tank. It looks like one of his favorite tanks out and just have a game like this, a once in a lifetime game. And, but his comment, just like I said, it was a comment. And, you know, on a good day, I'm about that. I'm about 40. I'm just a little bit over 48%. I'm no Unicom, and I still haven't had a game like this, so maybe one day. So anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoy it. And that was the motivational factor for me putting this up, because I mean, I could get behind the average Joe player having a once in a lifetime game. So anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get to it. Thanks for watching. So, Marian's team is going to spawn on the south side of his Himmelsdorf map, and when he gets going, he's going to head over to the 1 and 2 line, the railroad tracks where the cap circle is at, and that's where he's going to start his fight. And so, I went looking for this guy on the NA server, and I couldn't find him, so I went to this website called wotlabs.net, and I found him on there. I guess it uses the WNA data. And he's been in the game. Well, he's got over 25,000 battles, and his win rate is indeed just under 48%. So everything he said was legit. And if you look at, like I say, he's playing on the EU server, so it almost kind of looks like it's a little bit laggy. I don't know if that's a normal thing over there, but irregardless, he's going to have a monumental game here. He's top tier to tier 6 matches, tier 4 through 6. He's in arguably one of the best medium tanks, tier 6 mediums in the game, tier for tier. The T-34-85 is a little bit better with armor from my understanding. I do have this tank. I don't have it marked. He's got this thing 2 marked, which means he's a pretty good player. He's played his tank long enough and consistently well enough to mark it, which means he's a dedicated player, and this is one of his favorite tanks. To keep playing it and do this, it requires a lot of play and a lot of patience, and you got to be a pretty good player. You know, if you're a horrible player, it's kind of hard to do. It's hard to do if you're a good one. Just because the win rate doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad player. It just means you haven't had consistently had good games. And that could happen for all different kind of reasons, but it doesn't matter at this point. What matters is this game, and that's why we're watching it. So, like I said, I'm not going to make excuses or try to take away anything from this gentleman here. The Churchill decides wants to give him a little bit of push and encouragement. Hey, man, go do something. Stop camping, noob. Be aggressive. Do something. So he's on cap circle. Everybody's paused and they're looking his way. His teammate, they didn't even really hardly even contest the hill. They gave the enemy the hill. So they're going to be screaming towards the base here pretty quickly. His team is about to all jump on cap at the same time and try to cap this game out. And if they had achieved that, then he wouldn't have the results he's about to have today. So there's a P-26, the tier 4 Italian medium tank. And he's looking over to Hellcat and back up. Yeah, that SU-100 will smoke you, man. He hits the P-26 one more time. The P-26 is basically kind of trying to bait him out, so that SU can take a shot on him. And Miriam's decided, you know what, he's going to back up. He's not going to play that SU silly little game, which is good. That tank will put the hurting on you if you don't respect it. And sure enough, he's about to show up here in a quick second, and there he is, right on cue. And he takes a shot and he doesn't pin him. He's decided pretty quickly, you know what, I'm going to press that number 2 key. Yeah, see if he can pin this guy, get this tier 6 out of the game, send him back to the barn. Take another shot on him. He's going to smoke this dude for 182. Looks like he hit him right there, right around that gun mantlet area. That's one of the reasons why I cannot stand playing non-turreted TDs. That shenanigans you have to do just to pull out and take shots, man. He's going to smoke this P-26. This is his first kill of the game. It's just beautiful. Look at them burning tanks. It's almost too bad he didn't do both of them. There goes the M8A1, Tier 4 American TD, Tech Tree TD, Fun TD. You know, it's pulling out here. His team is enemies smoking. It's focused on smoking. Well, a lot of the enemies about to be smoking. He shuts down the Hellcat. They're all focused on it. You know, they were all focused on his team. So SU's about to die, and he just did. So all this is left is the Churchill and himself. And he's going to hit this enemy SU in the rear. Sends him home. That's his 3rd kill. Watch this. Yeah, I'm going to rack the M8A1. And that's his 4th kill. Here's going to be just a quick second. Like a split second, he's going to be 1 versus 8. I mean, the minute the Churchill dies, he takes the shot. But for that split second, it's 1 versus 8. And like I said, they're all focusing on the Churchill. And there's not really a whole lot that he can do. He's going to hit that Stu right in the face for 167. He gets spotted. Takes the Stug. Looks like the Stug takes out the Churchill. He takes out the Stug. And takes out the P-43. That's his 6th kill. That's Top Gun. Everybody's focused on him. He uses one of his med kits. He gets hit for 146 by the T-34-85, which snuck up on him. And if you look at this guy, it almost looks like he's lagging, or maybe his turret's broken. I'm not really certain, but he's getting hit too for 100. Getting hit pretty good. It's either that or he's a bot. One of the two. I'm not really certain, but it almost like he was lagging out. The Grillet's lobbing shells over here. Watch this IKV 103. Boom. It takes him out. And that's Rally Walters medal. Oh my goodness. And there's a T-28. He just misses him. He takes out the T-28. And that's 9 kills. It's down to the T1 Heavy, the KV-1SA, and then the Grilla Artie. We know that the Grill shot from over here somewhere. There's a T1 Heavy. He's out of APCR. All he's got is regular AP ammo. It doesn't matter. Watch this. Hit 166. Thank you very much. Hit 180. Hit 181. Does he look like a crap player? Doesn't look like one to me. Looks like he's doing pretty good. Pops his med kit. He's got to go looking for. He's going to see if he can get a different angle on this T1 Heavy. See if he can get a shot. See if he's over here. I mean, just being able to anticipate these dudes' moves. Now, the T1 Heavy does hit him for 112. He returns the favor for 191. It's a great roll, man. He's backing up. He's got to be careful because of this stupid Artie somewhere over here. He's got 200 hit points left. 201 to be precise. So he's approaching that one shot. Well, I mean, I guess if he gets ammo racked, it doesn't matter, but you notice he wasn't running any like bond consumable or, you know, bond equipment, no bounty equipment, just basic equipment. He is running premium consumables. Looks like he's got approved combat rations, and, which is just making his tank come alive, man. He spins around and there's the T1. He got lucky he wasn't looking this direction too. It's like Dude's trying to spin around. I don't know what happened. Maybe he broke his turret too. That's his that's Pools medal. It's 10 kills. So somebody's sitting on cap. It's either the Grill A, or it's the KV-1SA. Who's it gonna be? Man, he's just how lucky you can be. This is a game of skill, but it's also a game of luck. You know, this right there is a perfect example. If he'd have went right instead of left, he would have ran right into that guy, and that would not have been a good place to be. KV-1SA is it's pretty squishy, but still at the same time, man, it's got a gun, and he doesn't have a whole lot of hit points left. I honestly think the Grill could have taken him out right there if he'd went right instead of left. And now this is the interesting part to me. Like, where did he go? It's like he disappeared. It's almost like a helicopter came and picked him up and moved him to the other side of the map. Like, where did he go to? I mean, it's not a super fast tank. So, and now he's looking for him. And now, like I said, now he's still got 3 minutes left for the cap. Cap is pretty long on these encounter matches. It's like over 3 minutes. I don't know where he went to. Does he? I mean, I know that thing doesn't have the rocket launchers on there like the BZ Tier 9 Chinese funny tanks do. And there's the Grill. And again, he got lucky. He didn't come around the other side. The dude was waiting for him to come the other direction. Beautiful, man. He takes out the Grill. That's 11 kills. And now it's just down to this KV-1SA for Kolobanov. Now he's going to go looking for this guy. Like, where in the tarnation did this dude go? I remember this game started the first time I watched it. I was like, how in the world does this dude pull this off? How can somebody like take out 12 people? And then you go back and you look at the results here, but look at them in a little bit and you'll see how. It's just amazing to me. I had a game last week. I got within 2 tanks of Kolobanov's medal. And it just wasn't meant to be, you know. And I've had, then a couple days later after that, I had another one where I was a couple days, you know, couple off, but still, this here, man, being 7 and 8 down by yourself, and sure enough, you know, I mean, he's top tier, but still, you still got to move your tank around and fire and not die. And I just think it's just there's lots and lots of skill involved. And RNG plays into it. See, like, I don't know how he spotted that tank, but he definitely lit up a little bit right there. So at least he knows where he's at. Now he's got to try to craft an angle on this guy so he can shoot, not be killed. I honestly think, man, if that dude was to hit him 2 shots, he's probably dead. So, but the T-34-85 has got really good armor and gets the thing hold down. And he does have that pizza, you know, the stack of pizzas sitting on his, you know, the Pola. But you still got to hit it. And that KV-1SA doesn't have the most accurate gun in the game, so let's see what happens. Pull up here. His hands must be shaking, you know. He hits him for 177. You think you'd be trying to side scrape a little bit. Dodges a shot. Ooh, so lucky he dodged that shot. Hits him again for 190. The dude's just gonna sit there. Hits him for 110. Beautiful. Does get hit for 115 that time. And one more shot, he was dead. So, great game, man. Yeah, it's like I said, he had 2 shots. He was 2 shots and he would be dead. So, well played, man. Let's see what you did here. You got Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Hand of God, a Demolition Expert for Amarak and the M8A1, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Kolobanov medal for standing alone against, well, it was 8 there for just a split second. Pools medal, high caliber and Top Gun. You did 4,079 damage. You had 330 blocked, 12 kills. You killed the P-26, the Hellcat, the Su-85B, the M8A1, the Stug-4, the P-43, the T-34-85, the IKV-103, the T-28, the T1 Heavy, the Grill A, and then the KV-1 SA, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. Dude, wow, what a great game, man. So his team, his team set out in the open trying to cap there at the end, and they didn't contest the hill, and his team just got vaporized one by one, which allowed Marian to run around and just farm these dudes. And Klaus Kellerman always said, for an outcome like this to happen, you got to have a certain level of quality players on both teams, and the stars just got aligned, and they did. Man, what a beautiful outcome! You achieved something that so few have ever achieved, and so few will ever will. So congratulations to you, Marian, on an outstanding game, dude. I don't think it could have happened to a more deserving player, man. And when it's an average Joe player, it's just a beautiful thing, and that's why I showed this game off today. So anybody, y'all, I hope you enjoyed it. If it was a complete garbage due to me, please consider hitting that, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment if you feel so inclined. I hope you do. And if you're new to the channel and you just happen to stumble upon it, please, and you like what you see, I hope you do. Please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell. And if you got a game that you're proud of, it ain't got to be a Kolobanov Pools Medal game, but you just got to be proud of it. Send it to me, and we'll get it uploaded and show off your handiwork. It'd be awesome. So anyway, y'all, it's Monday. I hope y'all have a great day, and hope the rest of your week is awesome, and we'll see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching, y'all. Bye.